I recently got cow's milk, so same. An honest review of the Barbie movie. Contrary to popular opinion, I didn't like it.
Say what?
Okay, so honestly, I feel like the Barbie movie was really hyped up, okay? So I was super excited to see it. When I had social media, I was seeing a lot of, it's been a day, 2 days ago. I saw the hype. I saw go see it with your girls, taking this moment, whatever the lesson is or whatever is to be taught. To be quite frank, I'm unsure of what the message is. I mean, I get the message, okay? But to an extent. Not a movie critic, but today I'm gonna act like I am one. I'm just really gonna dish out how I feel. There are going to be spoilers. So if you haven't seen it yet, and if you plan on seeing this, don't watch this video. If you have seen it and you want to hear my thoughts, or if you want to comment and describe your point of view so I can see this in a different perspective, that would be amazing. So first of all, I felt like the beginning was super sexualized. I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Like when everyone was making comments, like when Barbie and Ken were in the real world, it almost felt too real. It was almost like it was so real that it was getting swept under the rug. I was also kind of confused because when she started feeling depressed and having the death thoughts, I was confused as to like how that started. So I get it connected with the mom. Okay, they show that, they explain that. But then the weird Barbie doll, it was just so stereotypical. Can't there just be a Barbie that is weird, but is also a doctor and is also an artist? Why does it have to be so categorized? And it's kind of like, oh, you need to fit a stereotype just to be this Barbie. Well, it's like, what if I want to have 5 Barbies in one? Where's that Barbie? And I think maybe that's where they were getting at when they said just the, what'd she say? It was like, not the original Barbie, the regular Barbie? It was like a different name. It was not the regular Barbie. Everyone knows, well, I know some Barbie people in real life. Barbie people, when you think of a Barbie, does anyone come to mind? I have some Barbie people in mind. And I feel like the original Barbie in the movie could be relatable to the Barbies in real life. Maybe that's just my take on it. Because it's not that it wasn't relatable in ways, because there were some things that, okay, yes, I can see like that's relatable. Or just not even being relatable to me, but just in general, the sexualizing stuff and like the catcalling. I did not like how Ken, when he turned into a douchebag, okay? It kind of made it, like when he turned into a douchebag, it kind of gave you the idea that he did that because he was hurt, which hurt people. I believe in that. But it's almost like how Barbie hurt him was an excuse for him to act like that. Like throwing her clothes, being rude to her. That's not cool. And I don't think that there should have been an excuse for that. Like, no, that's an a-hole move. Just because you're hurt, it doesn't mean you can act like that. That was really annoying to watch. I hated that. I literally hated that scene, actually. I felt so intense. I feel like I'm being really dramatic right now, but it literally was irking me. I wanted to go to the bathroom, but I was like, I don't want to sit. Okay, on to another part. I get the whole empowerment of women and the Barbies all coming together to cultivate a plan, but I don't like it. I felt like that was very deceitful. I didn't like how they had to all group together and almost brainwash and trick the men, because I don't think that's right. And I think that the way that they had their plan, I feel like women are smart and brave and strong, so why do you need to lie and literally trick men? Because yeah, that could be easy maybe, but I didn't like that part, how they like played them, kind of. I don't know, it felt really rude and wrong. And I don't think that's what womanhood is or what it should be. Like, we don't need to dumb ourselves down to get to play someone. Like, I felt like the movie was very contradicting when it came to that. Like, why were they pretending to be something? It was like a form of manipulation, which like stereotypically like women are crazy, like they'll manipulate you, or even just whatever this culture is like with gaslighting and all this toxic stuff in relationships and even friendships. I don't like how they did that, and I feel like the image of Barbie, even at the end, she had to ask. She was like, "Can I become human?" Like, she had to ask. I wish it was bolder. Like, Barbie was, I love Barbie, okay? I just wish the message was bolder and stronger and didn't have to use brainwash methods to get the point across. Like, think about how much cooler it would be if they were like, this is our dream house. Let's retaliate. Like, let's fight back. What's the word? Justice. And the message was really deep. I feel like I'm still processing it, actually. That's just my take on it. And off on a positive note, I did like how they did incorporate different personality types in the movie. Besides that, honestly, everything was super stereotypical. I'm just confused. I think I'm just confused. Also, I don't really vibe with fantasy type movies. Not that it was a fantasy movie, but that like the animation stuff, like fantasy world, doesn't click in my brain sometimes. So I think I just didn't really vibe with it, to be honest. You should still see the movie if you haven't seen it. I think it's worth a watch. I was kind of hoping to cry, honestly. Thanks for listening.
And I buy like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to